The trick of disorienting is Ruto'S regime to expose the weak points. Anguish is piling up and filling the air, and some leaders within the regime are losing their cool against the intensive entities of the government that may cause further harm on the efforts being made by the current administration. Moreover, it will serve in the interest of the opposition without any physical move. One day, the opposition leader confessed to the public gathering that there are many ways of trapping the rat, and it's not mandatory for the people to go back to the streets. Sources have revealed the trick of disorienting his Ruto'S regime to expose weak points. Direct tension between the executive and the judiciary has caused many regimes globally, especially when serving their first term, and the current regime might not see it taking place and the rule of law slipping into the hands of the rivals. This could place the regime in a dark peril of igniting fear in the service. Further attacks between the regime and the judiciary may yield cold war, which will affect court ruling after the next general election. However, for the judiciary to be interdicted to shake the regime, it requires some weak appointees in the state who will grab tokens to expose the needed secrets. In every strategy of shifting the regime from gaining more confidence, every plan made must be able to wipe the entire cabinet. Thus, you will realize that some leaders are in the touch of nakedness and falling in the shadow of total rejection from the people who ushered them to form the government. In that case, leaders who have come out to lose their cool while administering power share a common trap that is quickly captured by the media to draw the attention of the people. The international suffocation trap. Recently, an international media house from the office of the president, the tax collector, that this could not be a simple outburst but an alarm to any investor who wants to pool their resources to build Kenya. The target was not the regime but to delay any further opportunities being offered to Kenyans. Thus, after some days, some countries rejected any job deal between Kenya and the foreign government, which leads to shrinking of teamwork, and in that case, more failures and withdrawals could increase soon. The president may not be welcomed man in some countries in future. Rejection of the tax order. Studies have shown that despite of reduction of prices in some communities such as fuel and edible oil, the consumers are still experiencing zero change and living under the economic knockout. This burden is a fruit of the mature teamwork between the cartels producers and the vendors to equal the blunder of revoking the majority expectation. This means that the current regime may fail to have voices in taming of the objective economic sectors and could suffer suffocation until a unanimous doctrine of settlement is made. Failure of essential projects. The current administration is proven to be committed in collecting taxes and launching projects that captures less awareness, and it could cost it further. However, a late trap of project rejection or public frustration has been identified. This could affect most state leaders who are willing to bring hope but cannot tame the stumbling block. Kenyans could clearly note that every member of the executive has a pitfall power trap, led both at community level by mainstream media and internationally. How can the regime escape this?